was very impressed by the name of the school itself, Divine Public School, which gives a feeling of godliness to the whole premises. This is the first time I have been here, and as I entered, I could see that the place is very well maintained and it is full of vibrancy. This vibrancy was absolutely visible in all the students who have performed so far, and it touched my heart to see the performance of the little toddlers who were doing that divine, riding on that divine bus. And what really touched me was when the daddy says that I love you. The mother is trying to keep the kids shoo shoo shoo, and the daddy is saying I love you. I think that was really touching. It would make all of us men proud over here. I am happy to see the great progress that the school has made in a short span of 16 years. 16 years is not a long time in the life of a school or of any institution. But the way it has progressed from 140 odd students to 2,000 plus students in this short period, and when I heard about the results, that out of 146, 107 have got first divisions. And there are so many who are about 90%. It speaks great volumes for the not only of the caliber of the students, but I think of the management and the way they have nurtured the staff. I was very pleased to hear from Dr. Gurdeep here that in this span of 16 years, not a single teacher or staff member has left them, which is saying a great deal in today's world where everything is calculated in material terms. If somebody gets a little pay rise, they want to leave. But if somebody is sticking on here, including the principal who was the founder principal, and she's still over here, I think it speaks great volumes for the family culture that your organization has developed, which should be emulated by everybody in this country. I was also very happy to see in that little booklet that has been placed in front of us that the school is doing something which I always propagate wherever I go, is a level of general awareness. Because unfortunately, because of our focus and we have become paranoid about getting marks. But while Divine Public School has managed not only to do well in academics, but also do all-round development of the students. I was seeing that they have been taking trips to Kasauli, to the Parliament House, to the President's House, to even to the railway station and the bus station over here. These are the kind of outings that develop a child's perspective in life. And that is something which I think, I only hope it has not been touched upon, but something which I always say is that general awareness is as important, if not more important, than getting good marks. Because what is happening all around the world, and that can only be developed by exposure to various aspects of life and reading. Unfortunately, the culture of reading is dying out. The onslaught of the digital media, I think one of the principal mentioned about the mobile phones, that people started loving them. I think that is somewhere where parents, teachers and students ourselves, we need to understand that a balance of everything has to be maintained. General awareness can only be got through, not through the limited media of your school curriculum or the WhatsApp groups and stuff like that, but also by reading and being aware of all your surroundings. I always propagate, and I think most of the journals these days are also saying that a periodic detoxing of your addiction of media has to take place. I think the school needs to incorporate that into some manner. I don't know whether you allow mobile phones to come into classes, etc. But somewhere you need to, this trend which is there needs to be curbed.
जस्ट अ मिनट ऐसे करो नीचे करो आप प्लेट
And I am very happy to see that the school is taking part in various sports items also, including Khelo India, as the principal was mentioning.
प्लेट देते रहो
I am a great believer, having studied in boarding schools all my life, about the importance of sports in development of one's character. While studies are important, but definitely with the current trend of the school buses and people rushing off home and then all those kind of things and other distractions of the media and television, sports is somehow taking a back seat. I am a firm believer that all students must play sports. I was very happy to see that, and I'm sure your school is following that, because when I saw the large number of toddlers who were taking place in the dancing there, even in that first Haryanvi Punjabi song, and then the toddlers in that divine bus, there were so many of them that it warmed the cockles of my heart to see every little kid stomping their feet and taking full part in that. As sports, therefore, and participation in everything is important. I think the great Lord Wellington was very rightly had said it, that the Battle of Waterloo was won in the playing fields of Eton. That's something which we need to propagate very well. I now come to a touchy point, since there are so many parents sitting here. My request to the parents is that look at the child's all-round development. Please don't just focus on the marks that a child gets. If he is a happy child, he is a happy child, he is growing up well, he is adjusting well to the environment, he's got friends, he likes to go and play outside, I think your kid is developing well. If he gets 90% but he is morose all the time, not eating, and you're cajoling him all the time to go and play, I think there is something you need to, our system perhaps needs a course correction which is perhaps beyond me and you, but this focus on marks has to somehow reduce, and the parents and the teachers to a large extent have to ensure that we do this. My next suggestion is that learning is changing. Technology is moving in a big way. We have to learn to incorporate technology into our lives and into our learning processes. All of you, or some of you would have heard about this chat GPT which has now come in the Artificial Intelligence Act, in which learning, it is going to change learning in a very big way. COVID showed us the way that how learning can be done without actually physically coming to the classes. But then, that is only the half of it. I am sure that your school management is aware of this and they will be incorporating technology into their future of this thing. Those of you students who are going to pass out this year, my only advice is that be clear about what you want to do in life. Don't find your inner strength. What are the subjects you are interested in? What are the calling in life that you are interested in? Follow that. Don't just be goaded by your, I won't say your parents, your teachers, your friends, peer pressure, whatever. Don't let it put you into a place where you will not like what you are doing. I would like to quote Steve Jobs over here, who said the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So therefore, you have to get into a life. And secondly, my advice of so many years of experience of life is that if you have made a mistake, you feel that you have made a mistake, don't be afraid to change course. You may lose a year, but you won't lose your life. So therefore, be brave, be clear what you want and how you are going to achieve it. One other, before I touch on a very point which is very close to my heart, I want to tell all the students over here that the kind of bonding that you do in school is the strongest bonding. Firstly, you are here for a long time, from your upper KG to 12th, which is almost about 10 years, 9, 10 years. You make friends for life. And these are the friends who are not looking to gain anything from you, you are not looking to gain anything from you. This is the true bonding. So therefore, this will stand you in very good stead in life. And it is my firm belief that to succeed in life, bonding and interpersonal relationships are much more important than knowledge or hard work. If you have got the correct skills of interpersonal relationships, getting on well with people, getting the job done, either whichever manner you feel the best, without ruffling too many feathers, you are on the right lines in life. I want to make one more request to the students, particularly those who are slightly more grown up. Try and do something for the underprivileged who are in contact with you. Whether it is for somebody working in your house, working in your field or something, try and, like they say, each one teach one. Please try and pick up somebody within your group, within your close contact, whom you can help. I think it will give you, not only it will be helping somebody's life, but it will give you a great inner satisfaction, which is applicable to the parents also. My next issue is a very touchy one. I want the parents and the schools to look at gender sensitization, gender discrimination. I think it has to become part of our curriculum. The kind of horrific incidents that we see in our society today can come down to a great extent if we manage to bring this into the psyche of our kids right from the beginning, that we are all equal. There is nobody below, there is nobody above, everybody has to be treated. Being a girl or a boy is no different. We are all human. I think if we can get that message across, it will be a great success, and I will feel that my coming over here today has been very beneficial. Lastly, I will say that I think it's already been said in some other words by the principal, that education is the most powerful weapon which you have, with which you can change the world and change yourself. And I said, as has been said, that no worthwhile speech is complete in today's world without a Sanskrit shloka. So I will give you a Sanskrit shloka, which I will have to read because I am not very proficient in remembering it. Kak cheshta bhako dhyan swan nindra tvach alphari sadachari vidyarthi jivan panch lakshan. The five qualities that a student must have. He must have the perseverance of a crow, काक को एक बार कोई चीज नजर आ जाए तो उसके पीछे पड़ा रहता है जब तक उसको मिल नहीं जाती, चाहे वो रोटी का टुकड़ा है चाहे कोई और कोई चीज है. उस तरह का होना चाहिए. बको ध्यान, दी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ द बगला. बगला जो पानी में खड़ा होता है, एक टांग पे खड़ा होकर ध्यान लगा के रहता है मच्छी के ऊपर, उस तरह से स्टूडेंट की वृत्ति होनी चाहिए कि वो उसको देखे. निद्रा उसकी स्वान की तरह होनी चाहिए, बिल्कुल हल्की हल्की निद्रा होनी चाहिए, एकदम से आलसी नहीं हो, जरा सी बात पे उठ के तैयार हो जाए ध्यान लेने के. अल्पाहारी, कम खाना खाओ, इससे आपकी चुस्ती बनी रहेगी. और सदाचारी, आई थिंक यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड दैट योर कैरेक्टर मस्ट बी वेरी गुड. And I wish that all these 5 qualities are being incorporated under the leadership of the Dr. Gurdeep here, your principal and your parents and everybody should look at this, and these should be done in an encouraging manner. In the end, I will just say that nothing in the world is impossible. And to quote, which is my favorite quote in life, and I always try to follow that as a motto, and whatever little success that I have achieved is all because of Guru Sahib's blessings. And our great Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, has given us that magic mantra for success, which is Nishtay kar apni jeet karo. Once you are determined, you will always succeed. Nobody can stop your path. So please remember this in your life. Nishtay kar apni jeet karo. At the end, I would like to say thank you very much Dr. Gurdeep here and his team, and all you wonderful students for giving me a very pleasurable afternoon. I'm very, very happy to be here, and it will be one of the memorable days of my life, and I will remember it for a long, long time to come. Thank you very much.